Getting your Stitch design into working code is surprisingly easy these days. I'll show you a universal approach that works with pretty much any coding environment. First, let's start with a prompt. Create a business landing page for a software company called Error Farm with an animated CSS matrix grid background. And there's our landing page. Looks good. The next step is setting up the MCP server. You can select your preferred editor or CLI here. I'm using Claude Code in Visual Studio Code this time, so there's a command ready to set it up. I've already set up my web framework, Vite with React and Tailwind. I usually do this manually because it's easy and saves AI tokens, but you can also ask AI to handle the installations. Quick side note, if you're more of a Next.js person, this whole process works just as well there too. Just install Next.js instead of Vite. So I'll paste the MCP setup command here. Looks like the HTTP address is in the wrong place, so I'll fix that. The MCP server is now set up. You can check it with the Claude MCP list command. Before it works in Visual Studio Code, you need to close and reopen the Claude Code extension. It's probably similar in other editors. You'll need to start a new chat session with the AI. Next, we need to install the Stitch skill that handles converting HTML into React components. Here's the command we need. There are a lot of skills, but we only need one, React components. Press the spacebar on the right skill, then hit Enter. We don't need any additional agents. For the scope, choose either Global or this project. And we're ready. If you open the .agents folder, you'll find the skill there. It looks like Copilot is reporting an error on the first line, but this is a skill file, not programming syntax, so Claude Code will handle it just fine. I'll leave it as is. Now, to give the skill the right prompt, we need the project name and screen name from Stitch. You can find them here, but there's a better way. Select the screen you want to export, go to Export, and choose MCP. There's a Copy Prompt button. This prompt includes both the project and screen names, along with their IDs, so the AI can't get them wrong. This prompt is meant for downloading the HTML file, so I'll remove the lines related to that. Keep the project and screen information, then type, convert the below screen to a React component system. The skill will first download the screen from Stitch, and then convert it into a working React web page. Finally, the skill wants to validate the build, so let's run the checks. And there we go, all done. Let's take a look at the results. Looks perfect. There can be a few minor visual differences, but AI can easily handle those. And that wraps up the tutorial. If you liked it, you know what to do. See you in the next one.